What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Talking Blue. I'm Matthew Mooney. It's a solo episode today, but I just wanted to quickly hop on. By the title, you could tell, going to talk about Jaycee Horn possibly coming to the Giants, and there's a lot more we got to discuss today. Well, it's very late at night. You're probably watching this tomorrow. This is being filmed August 23rd, 2024. You're probably watching this the day after, but or whenever you are. Um, So I just want to talk about a few things. So first off, I want to talk about the Giants game versus the Texans. Then we'll get to the main thing, which this video is about, which you could tell by thumbnail. Um, Giants had a bad game versus the Texans in the preseason. I mean, these games don't matter. Lost 28-10. I'll get my thoughts. So Daniel Jones did not have a good showing. I mean, people are already overreacting and just like saying that he's a horrible quarterback. I mean, the first interception was really bad, I thought. Um, that's a ball you just got to throw away. He tried to get to Theo Johnson and make an incredible throw, but at the same time, you can't really do that. At times, like he was about to get sacked, just he tried to avoid the safety and just get rid of the ball. He threw it in the wrong spot. I just kind of wish he threw it out of bounds. But um, it was an unfortunate play there and led to a Texans defensive score. And I mean, he had some positive flashes. Like I saw him make some nice throws to neighbors. Slayton made had a he had a nice made a very good throw to Slayton. Like, I mean, he's not that bad. I mean, he struggled defensively with the interceptions, obviously, but I think people got to relax a little bit here. I'm just gonna save my judgments for the regular season. I'm not gonna freak out with anything preseason wise or get too excited over anything regular season. I mean preseason, or for anyone being good. Anyways, Malik Neighbors looked great. That's something I want to say. He had 59 yards on 5 catches. I know that doesn't sound phenomenal, but for his first preseason game, he looked good. And if you watch the film, I thought he played very well. The offensive line looks really good. I'm very happy with what I saw. I know it's just preseason as well, but there was a positive sign there. So, I mean, like you got to focus on the positives. Like just hope that these are going to translate to regular season success. Doesn't always do that, but we'll see what happens in the regular season. I'm not really going to judge much yet until these guys play meaningful snaps in the regular season, and we'll see what happens. Lastly, I want to talk about defensive lineman Elijah Chatman. He played great. He had 3 fumbles. Well, he forced 3 fumbles and had a tackle for loss. No sacks, but I really liked what I saw. He was hustling multiple times, making tackles, played a good game, and he made a case for himself to be in the lineup. So I think he played. I'm very happy with what I saw from him, and he could possibly win himself a roster spot, which is really good. And we're gonna need some depth at defensive line too. So hopefully he can be just a depth guy for us. So now now time for the main thing. This is what the majority of this episode's about. I want to talk about the Giants possibly trading for Jaycee Horn. Obviously, you guys know after Darren Waller retired, it freed up I think 11 million in cap space. So sorry. Um, the Giants are looking to add another corner to play alongside Deontay Banks. As of right now, with what we currently have, which is what I've talked about, we have Cordell Flott, Nick McLeod, and Andrew Phillips as our potential second corners, but it doesn't seem like that's what the Giants coaching staff wants. So I want to talk about Jaycee Horn, former 8th overall pick in the 2021 draft. He's had a very injury-prone career, which is what I'm concerned about. This is a big concern. Um, I think he's got potential to be a good corner. I think he's worth taking a chance on. I wouldn't give up too much for him. So most I would trade would be a second in the 2026 draft. I think what we should send over if we do trade for him would be a third and a fourth. Um, so let's take a look at his stats. So the most games he's played in the single season is 13. Played 3 games in 2021 and 6 in 2023. That's my biggest concern is his injury problems. And if and I just don't want it to be the kind of thing where he's going to get hurt again and then you know we've had too many injury prone guys. We can't have much more. But I would take him though. You um so in his best season, 2022, um he played 13 games, 3 interceptions, allowed 49 yards, longest pass attempt. Well, I mean, never mind. The longest reception he allowed was 31 yards. Deflected 7 passes. Um, 53 tackles, 37 solo, and 16 assisted. 2 tackles for losses. A 1 quarterback hit. Um, Played well. Like when he stays healthy, he's good, and I think him alongside Deontay Banks could be a really good addition. And also, I mean, he had 27 combined tackles all year this year. Deflected 5 passes, didn't intercept any balls, but he still played pretty good when he was in. So I think he could be a good addition, but you never know with the Giants, like what they're gonna do. Like I said, I've said multiple times we should trade for Najee Harris. I think that would be a good addition for the Giants, offensively, but like this is mainly about defense today. I think if you could add at least one of those 2 guys, I'd be happy. Now, lastly, I want to talk about the Giants restructuring Andrew Thomas. So we converted 4.175 million of his base salary into a signing bonus, and that's going to create 3.34 or $1 million in cap space. So we were at 10 million in cap space before this happened. So now we are at 13.34 million in cap. Um, I think that should be enough to get us a solid corner, possibly one more addition as well. And if we don't add, I know I talked about Najee Harris. I'm gonna bring him up again. I know I talked about him multiple times. If we don't get him, it's not a big deal. I think our offense will be fine without him. But I just think adding him could put our offense over the top. And I think with him, I think we could be a safe playoff team. So yeah, I'll talk more later. That was it for the episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video with a few friends. And we'll see you later. Let's go Giants.